New Haven man arrested after trying to steal a cop car with cop inside.
That's right. New Haven police releasing new dash cam and surveillance video tonight showing those exact moments when a suspect broke into a police cruiser and drove off with an officer still in it.
How do you not notice someone that's not your partner getting into the driver's side of the vehicle? He looks like you shouldn't even have to pick your head up, that there would be a noticeable shift in the smell of the car. What are you going to tell your boss? What are you going to put in the police report? Are you going to tell him the truth that you were watching Pornhub on your phone and by the time you looked up, you were already a-going? A New Haven man has been charged with kidnapping and other offenses after he tried to steal a police car with an officer inside. It sounds like something out of GTA. At 10:43 p.m. Sunday, two officers were parked outside a substation during their patrol while one was inside the building and a second stayed in the passenger seat to fill out a report. New Haven police said in a statement emailed to the Daily News on Monday. Suddenly, Stacy Footman, a male well known to officers in the district from numerous arrests and encounters, walked up to the driver's side and started yelling at the officer to get out of the car. After this, law enforcement might have to rethink the way they got those cruisers set up, because if you look on the inside, there's nothing but junk between the passenger side and the driver's side. So even if someone wanted to put up a fight to stave off a carjacker, you can't, because you can barely reach over. Me personally, I would have tased them till there was nothing but hair left, but that's just me. Just as the cop unlocked the doors to comply. What do you mean you were gonna comply? As a police officer, you're about to let someone carjack you in front of a police precinct in your own police cruiser? You could have got a free shooting out of this. Sorry. Footman yanked open the driver's side door and got behind the wheel as his now captive cop tried to push him out. Footman police said threw the car into drive and slammed on the accelerator. The officer, fearing they would hit a pedestrian or another car, grabbed the wheel, causing it to immediately crash into a church across the street, the department said. By this time, the officer's partner had emerged from the substation building and arrested Footman, 49. So you were in there running your mouth the whole time while your partner was in one hell of a pickle, and you just come out gingerly to snatch the arrest on charges related to the incident plus two outstanding warrants. Police noted that Footman was clutching a small glass pipe, there it is, just after the crash. Crack. Both he and the officer sustained minor injuries, police said, and Footman was still hospitalized Monday, held under police guard on $500,000 bond. The officer was treated and released. Am I understanding this correctly? Through the whole ordeal, through the struggle all the way up to the crash, to the very end, he was still clutching his pipe? That is some serious commitment there. Extracurricular cracktivities. Footman has been charged with second-degree larceny, kidnapping, and criminal trover. Criminal trover is unauthorized use of another person's property resulting in damage. It's Connecticut, so their laws always sound like they're still in colonial times, old powder wig ass laws, as well as assault of public safety personnel and interfering with an officer, alleging that Footman's actions were an attempt to be in a suicide by police officer. New Haven Police Chief Carl Jacobson commended his officers for averting what could have been a disaster. Suicide by cop, when you bring it up, it sounds like it. This is yet another example of the inherent risks that police officers face daily, and even when sitting in a cruiser, you are marked for violence due to your job. Jacobson said in the police statement, to have a dangerous individual attempt to kidnap an officer and steal a marked police car is outrageous. Absolutely.
And police say that this suspect is well known to them. He's been arrested over 80 times. That's according to the chief. Both the suspect and the officer were treated for minor injuries.
There you have it, kids. Stacy Footman. I guess his little cop car plan crackfired on him.